What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter if it's in your chart, where it's at in your chart, or if you're a cross watcher. We're going to talk about the brokenhearted. For those that are dealing with a broken heart right now, maybe you just went through a breakup. Maybe the breakup has already happened, but you're still dealing with the pain of it. Meditated before I went live. And I haven't done a reading like this in a bit, but universe apparently has a message for you. So hang tight. Here we go. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for all of your love and support of what I do here in the world. And we're going to see what situation comes up. Okay. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And please remember that you always have a choice in whether or not you continue to watch a reading. If it's too heavy for you, if it's emotionally provoking, please click the X, stop, push pause, go watch something else, okay? Hello, Mary. How are you doing? Again. All right, reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. I like that. So expand your horizons. So some of you are in the process of moving into a new chapter, navigating by the stars. Okay, some of you are doing your healing. You're really beginning to find out, I don't know, maybe you're trying to be on your own and find out some things that maybe you enjoy doing. Maybe you haven't taken up those hobbies that and stuff like that, classes and hobbies and things like that you haven't done for a while. Okay, could be a little bit of chaos for you right now, but the universe is saying there's a new beginning on its way in for you. Something that will cooperate with you. Something. So that's dating, teamwork. Some of you are in the process of rebuilding yourself after the breakup or after the ending of a situation. Okay. Realizing that it wasn't worth your investment, that it wasn't going anywhere, and you were moving away from this. Okay. Could have been a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but this is great energy where you're in the process of doing your healing. You are learning the lessons from whatever this was. A lot of you, you may feel like nothing was changing, nothing was going your way. Nothing was changing in that situation. Really wasn't worth your investment. Okay, so you're recognizing that, whether or not you've just recently gone through the breakup, you're dealing with it now, or it's something that's happened, a while ago. The good thing is that you're moving away from this energy of feeling stuck in a situation that wasn't. Maybe the person wasn't investing anything in you. Maybe you just realized that it wasn't worth your investment. Okay, doing your healing, that's beautiful. So you are manifesting a new beginning, whether or not you know that, and you are learning those lessons, closing out those chapters of things that leaving the turbulence behind, basically. And moving yourself to a more emotionally serene place, moving yourself away from whatever that chaos or stagnancy was. Redbeard's here. What's up, yo? Says chaos clears the air. Yeah. I'm amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you are too. So you're rebalancing. You're regaining your balance right now. And I do see that there was a lot of chaos. There could have been a lot of tension, a lot of chaos, a lot of arguments, other people being involved. Other people telling you how to feel, what to do. Oh, there's something in that right there. Something about that. Other people may have gotten involved, kept telling you to hang on, or what is that I'm feeling? What is that? Yeah. Other people kept telling you to reconcile or to continue to give to the situation. There could have been other choices and other options there. You could have definitely been dealing with somebody who was given to multiple people, but I really feel like other people giving their advice, saying work it out or try and work it out or make it work, or that kind of stuff, that can confuse us when we're listening to the peanut gallery and they're all like, oh yeah, stay for the kids and make it work, or yeah, some of you could have been married, but it's not about what anybody else says or their opinions. It's about what you feel is right for you and following your true path, your true north. What feels right for you morally? What makes you feel good? Does reconnecting with that person or rekindling with that person or trying to make things work continually with that person feel good for you? If not, you got to feel good about making the decision for yourself. You may have just stayed to try and work things out because what everybody else was saying. Okay. I believe most of you may be a little nervous about moving towards a new star or a new opportunity, but you're going there anyway. You're like, yeah, I'm kind of a little hesitant, a little nervous about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Some of you may or may not have options right now. Excuse me. Excuse me. My goodness, where is that coming from? Some of you may have some options around you. And you're just a little hesitant. You're still a little guarded, kind of regaining your balance, doing your healing, but you're still moving energetically towards a new connection. All right. Moving towards it. So reaching your destination in vast vistas. So moving towards new options, new opportunities. Some of you may not be communicating to anybody just yet, but there are options in your energy, whether you see it or not. It's not a bad thing. It just means that maybe you're just nervous about starting a new relationship, or maybe you haven't started talking to anybody just yet, so you're like, or maybe some of those options that you're talking to aren't quite what you want, but you're moving towards new options. Okay, so you have a choice if something doesn't feel right for you to not go for those things. Okay, you do have options in your energy. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Okay. Okay. So your heart is open. Your heart is very calm. Your mental mind is a little nervous, but your heart is opening up very strongly towards new options and opportunities. Even if you haven't started, thank you. That's 11:11. Even if you haven't opened up communication or started dating anybody, maybe you are communicating, but you haven't solidified a relationship or anything, your heart is opening it up very strongly towards the future, towards new options and opportunities. I like this because that does mean that you are taking the high road, you are learning your lessons, and you are bringing peace to your heart space here with temperance. So some of you, relationships may have been a little chaotic in the heart space, may have brought that pain to you, and but it's like, it's soothing now. It's like your heart is not showing me pain. You're actually showing me major healing elements here to the temperance and navigating by the stars. It's like the Hermit card. And you are taking the Six of Swords and moving away from this stagnancy. Maybe you just didn't really feel like opening up to somebody emotionally. Maybe you felt a little chaotic because maybe you have been dealing with that heartbreak or that breakup, whatever it was. Your heart's showing me strength here. Soothed, healing, and moving towards strength of heart. Big time. Big heart space. Beautiful. but still maybe not taking action towards a solid investment just yet, a solid relationship just yet. Excuse me, this was for here. Okay. So it's going to take a little time for some of you, but not much time, I don't think. It's just that nervousness of, when's it going to happen? Who's it going to be? And if you're talking to somebody, it's like, is this going to go anywhere? So some of you are talking to people. Page of Swords. Some of you are talking to people. And it's like just getting to know them, just opening up to new people, dating, communicating with new individuals. Okay. So there are options coming up for you. So it looks like some of you are already talking to new people now, communicating. I don't see a solid offer. I don't see that you're ready to take action to change anything really right now. It's more about healing that heart space and learning to balance with an individual. Okay. That starts with communication. So if you haven't started communicating with anybody new just yet, it looks like it's on the way in within the next month to 3 months. I feel like it's less than 3 months for most of you. And again, some of you are already talking to new people now. That can be very healing, especially if you're nervous or you went through a breakup and it's been a while since you've dated anybody. It can be a little nerve-wracking. It can be a little nervousness going on there, but it will get better in time. It can be very healing to just start opening up those avenues or those channels of communication with people and getting yourself back out there, so to say. And that can help you heal moving forward, because some of you are not quite yet ready to invest in a new connection. You're not really ready to stand up for a new relationship. Although you are wanting one, maybe you haven't found that right fit just yet. So you could be dating, you could be talking to people, but you haven't really felt that connection, or you haven't solidified anything. You haven't decided to put your energy into a new relationship, but a relationship is available for you moving into the future. A solid one. Something with a framework that says, I'm a part of a relationship, you're a part of a relationship, we're going to relationship together, which is good. But you're still showing me hesitancy. And I don't know how long ago the breakup was or how long you've been carrying this heartache or heartbreak with you, but I'm really not seeing. So if you're crying every day and you're really heartbroken and it's really fresh, I'm probably not talking to you. I'm more than likely talking to people that have been stuck in a healing place or not really talking to many people for a while now. Okay, some of you may have been just stagnant, alone, maybe you've just been dating, not in a solid relationship for a couple years, several months to a couple years for some of you. Maybe just talking to people, but not really investing in anything. So if you're dealing with a fresh breakup, this is probably not for you. But I do see major healing elements, moving beyond this stuck energy and moving forward. And your heart is so strong. Okay. Yeah. You are learning how to put up very strong boundaries for yourself, healthy, strong boundaries, and leveling yourself up, bossing up, so to say, raising the bar, raising your standards here. I like that. And regaining your balance here within yourself. There's the Hierophant again. Doing what you feel is right for you, what is morally correct for you. So a lot of you felt like it's like unless you feel a connection, you're not going to get involved in it. I love this. So the Hierophant is out here twice. Your higher self, you are very connected to Source. I don't know if you pray a lot or if you meditate a lot, but you are really doing your healing work here. Maybe some of you are going through therapy or counseling. I don't know. But this Hierophant energy is saying, I unless I feel it is correct for me, I'm not going to invest in it. I've invested in things that kept me stuck. I've invested in things that took way too much time, took a lot of time. So I think you're investing in yourself mostly, raising your standards and holding your ground, very strong, very patient, and you're waiting for an unconditional love. So if you're talking to people, dating people, your energy is saying, I'm going to be very patient. I want somebody that I can grow old with. I want somebody that is calm and peaceful, somebody that is going to balance in the cups, somebody that is patient and calm and peaceful, something harmonious. And unless I feel it, I'm not going to invest in it. That's big. That's big. So I do see that you're moving forward very soon. Your heart is regaining strength like unbelievable. Okay. So if you, yeah. If you dealt with people who were deceptive, who were argumentative, people who were reckless with their words, people who were erratic, like in and out of your life, all over the place, like you didn't know from one day from the next if they were going to be a part of your life, that kind of stuff. You're tempering and balancing this energy here. You really are. I love that energy. Some of you may have been really unsure about dating. And that happens. We hesitate a little bit. We hesitate. So it's just getting to know people, and you're releasing this. You are healing this. Dudes, dudettes, whoever you are. You are getting yourself ready very soon. You are manifesting something new. You are manifesting choices in love or lovers. Some of you are manifesting a true love pair. Like you want true love, real deal. And you're dating and you're talking to people, but until you feel that connection, that's soulmate, soul bond, true love pair. Like it's got to be undeniable. Like I got to feel that connection. It's got to be spiritual. It's got to be soulful. It's got to be sexy. It's got to feel good. It's got to be in the heart space too. You are healing this, let's say it's not negative. It's anxiety, nervousness about what's to come, about the future, what's to come in relationships. And that healing of that nervousness or that anxiety or that stress or whatever that is, that's actually going to help you call in a very nice connection. But you're standing by your conviction. Your conviction or your power here is that you're patient, you're compassionate, you're understanding. What else am I hearing? You're raising your standards when it comes to dating. And you're ready, and you will be very, very soon. You'll be ready to move forward and take action. So now, if you're in the process of moving yourself, and so this is something that's playing out from now over the next 3 months. I feel like mostly a month for a lot of you. It's like, how can I explain this? So you're dealing with the nervousness. You're doing your healing. You're taking your time to really review and reflect upon whatever happened in a previous relationship. And you're doing what is right for you. So you are following your true north, what feels right for you. What feels right for you is that you're needing to heal. You're needing to balance yourself and maybe give forgiveness to the past, maybe forgive yourself for dealing with that or staying stuck or whatever it is. But moving forward, you are manifesting options in love, and a very strong one at that, because you are raising your standards and saying very soon you will be ready to take action. What's up, Libra? So I love this. Like, I'm ready to take action on my wish fulfillment. I'm ready to take action towards wish fulfillment, to what makes sense for me, to what feels right for me. So until you start communicating with that person, or you start dating that person and you get to know them a little better, you're not going to take action until you feel the connection. And being patient about it. Very patient. Very patient. So you're not just going to give your love to just anybody. No, they got to be willing to give it back. So, okay. Yep. And you're not going to be sabotaging yourself either. You're going to be ready to invest very soon in a new relationship. And you're going to be making that strong decision. So you're going to be coming out of hermit mode very soon and building or rebuilding with somebody. Something solid. So that's new friendships, new relationships, starting off strong as a friend and then moving into a relationship framework, and and going from there, and not being afraid, not being scared, not being nervous. It's like once you feel it and there's a comfort zone there, so maybe you just are ready to make new friends, and then build trust with somebody and cooperate, see how well somebody cooperates with you, and if they're willing to build something strong, see if you can build trust with another person, how well you balance with another person, how that teamwork is. And again, this could be rebuilding or building something new with someone. A soul contract for some of you. If, for my more woo-woo people, this is a soul contract, and it's like, until I feel it, I'm not going to go all in on it. I'm going to stand my boundaries or my standards, and that is it. I'm not going to overgive to it. I'm not going to be depleted by it. It's got to be balanced. And you're also saying, some of you are also saying, this person needs to be able to take their time and build it's like solid teamwork. I got to know I can trust them. I got to know this is something solid, and I got to see how well we work together, how well we get along. Okay. So starting as friends and then building from there. Not allowing your overthinking or overactive mind or your nervousness, you're calming that down. It's like, okay, I'm going to trust myself, and I'm going to really look at people. I'm going to get to know people from a friendship standpoint, build on it from there. Even if it's a rebuild or a renewal with somebody, if that's what you decide to do, if that's one of your choices, it's like this is slow and steady. We got to build trust. We got to be friends first and see where it goes from there. Not rushing into it. Whereas maybe in the past you rushed into relationships, you're not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe you rushed into relationships or went into relationships blind, so to say. That's for some of you, not all of you, but it's like you just did, This time around, things are going to be different relationshiping, because you're really focused on something sturdy, something stable. You've learned some sort of lesson from the past that's actually allowing you to make this decision. So let's take a look at that. So maybe you've learned how to be patient and to build stronger relationships. I hope so. But it looks to me like if you're coming out of heartbreak and you're really forgiving yourself and forgiving the other person, and you're just like, you're not crying every day, you're at peace, you're calm, cool, and collected here, you're ready for a solid investment, a solid relationship very soon. Very soon. If not already. Okay, here's the judgment. Here's the judgment. Some of you may have dealt with an individual who was on again, off again, in and out of your life. Maybe they were a player. Maybe you got played. Maybe they were only after friends with benefits, or a physical connection only. Some of you, it just didn't take off, or it didn't solidify into anything more. Somebody who was non-committal or didn't want, they wanted their freedom more than they wanted to be in a commitment. You're wanting commitment here. You're wanting a traditional relationship here, something long-term. What's up? Kimmy D's here. You're seeing the truth in the matter. And here's the heartbreak showing up. My goodness. So here's the heartbreak showing up here. Your judgment is seeing the truth in the heartbreak, the third party situation, not denying it, not deluding yourself, not shrouding it in any kind of like mystery or whatever. It's like the lies and the deception. And a lot of those deceptions can be our own, where, we want it to be something that it's not. Excuse me, man, I don't think you're talking to this person. You're not talking to this person. My goodness. My goodness. There's like throat chakra issues here with this message. The judgment is you are choosing to and you've probably taken a lot of time to reflect on it as well. Going from the pain in the heart space, the heartbreak, to a full heart space, ready for love. That's your decision. And you always have that decision. Do I sit here and do I hold on to this painful situation? Do I continue to deny myself love because of somebody breaking up with me, or somebody not wanting to be with me, somebody playing me, somebody putting me as a third party, whatever it is? Do I continue to hold on to that? No. You're shifting. You're like seeing through the mask and the illusion of whatever it was, seeing what you need to see in regards to your heartbreak or the breakup or the situation. This could even be your thoughts of the pain of the past. Like I said, some of you, this may have happened months or years ago where the breakup happened, but you're still holding on to those painful thoughts, which is creating a little bit of issues in you maybe forgiving this person, or forgiving yourself for dealing with it, or even finishing up your healing here. It's like resolving it within yourself. You're doing that, and you're making a strong decision, judgment, lesson learned. And that opens you that opens you up. It opens your heart wide up. Like, I am ready for love. I've made that decision. Okay. I'm not going to allow fear or anxiety or whatever, or the fact that somebody broke up with me or put me as a third party, whatever it was. I'm opening myself back up to love because that's what I want. That's bold. I love it. And you're making that choice. You're choosing you, and you're choosing to open yourself up to love. I told you, your heart space is opening up in a big, beautiful way. Sometimes we fail to learn a lesson and we stay stuck in a cycle, a negative cycle, right? And it could simply be that we've already gone through the breakup, but we keep ourselves stuck in it, just thinking about it, overthinking about it, right? Wondering if they'll come back, wondering why they didn't choose us, that kind of stuff. But when you finally realize, you know what, that was chaos. That was a lot of turbulence. Maybe those people lied to us. Maybe they just were playing us and they just wanted that physical connection. Maybe you just wanted physical connection. I don't know. But when you finally forgive yourself and you forgive the other person, do you have to have them in your life to do that? No. You get this closure for yourself. You close out the chapter of that negative cycle. Some of you repeated these kinds of cycles. Some of you repeated them with this specific person. But you're choosing you here and saying, I'm not going to be confused anymore. I'm choosing to raise the bar. I'm taking back control. And I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to go for love. I'm ready to start dating again. I'm ready to start communicating with people. I'm ready. Because a lot of times, like in this energy here, it's like after a breakup, you might start talking to new people, but you don't actually go out on dates. You know what I mean? Because you could be afraid or you could be nervous or scared to get hurt again, right? Or I wonder if they're going to lie to me. I wonder if they're who they say they are, whatever. And we stay in that kind of battle right there. We're fighting ourselves. But actually moving forward, you're making a strong decision to take control of your energy. And one of the biggest decisions you're going to make is that you're ready for love. You want love. You don't want to be hurt anymore. You don't want heartache and pain. Forgive and forget and move on, right? Or forgive and forgive and lesson learned kind of deal. Standing your ground, owning your boundaries, holding your boundaries, and knowing that you have what it takes to be in a relationship. You have a big, beautiful heart. You want to be loved. You damn sure should get it. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know what? I'm ready to get back out there. I'm ready to build some new friendships. I'm ready to start dating people. And it looks like very soon, within a month to 3 months, I see less than 3 months. I really do. Okay. So it's like right now, hesitant. Just really hesitant in the energy for most of you. Just kind of hesitant, little sketchy energy. Not really sure who to invest in. Not really sure if you're going to be able to see through people or, make wise decisions. It's okay. You'll get there. You'll take control of this very soon, energetically speaking. Some of you may still be dealing with a little bit of this heartbreak, but once you make this decision to open up your heart space, that you're ready for love. And some of you, it's just a matter of you may have this other person from the past return and you may have new options coming in. And you're like, okay, what do I do here? Do I wait for that person from the past to reconcile, or do I reconcile with that person from the past, or do I accept this new offer coming in? Some of you are going to have some choices to make. And if this person played you or was cold and detached and they didn't want to offer you anything solid, you couldn't even rely on them, they weren't responsible, whatever, you may end up reflecting on it for a while before you make a decision. Okay. Most of you it looks like most of you will hesitate at this, because there will be a choice to make in love. Some of you will have that person that broke your heart try to return to build with you. And others of you have, and then you have other options coming in here very soon as well. So get ready. I'm just letting you know. Some of you are waiting for a past person to return to reconcile. Others maybe not. But very soon, it looks like there will be a return of, and maybe around the same time, of a past person that broke your heart. There was a breakup, there was heartache and heartbreak there. You may even still be feeling, maybe you still have deep feelings for that person, but that person is no good for you. Maybe they played you, maybe they had a partner, maybe they were married or whatever, or maybe you divorced them or totally separated from them. They're coming back at the same time or around the same time that the universe brings other options in for you. And you're going to have to take control of the situation and make a decision based off of what you really want and desire, what you feel is correct for you. What you feel is correct for you. Because a lot of you are standing up for yourself. You put some strong boundaries in place, but you will be in control of making this decision. Okay? And so if you've been in hermit mode, you haven't been hearing from anybody, you haven't had options, that's going to be shifting and changing very soon. You do have options already in your energy. Some of you may already be talking to them already, but you will be very soon. There will be offers coming in here. And again, you're going to have a decision to make, and you will take control of it. You will make a wise decision with the Emperor card. That's your energy because you've raised your standards. Okay? You want unconditional love. So, woo! I like that you're kind of stubborn in the fact that your energy is shifting a little bit. And although you have a beautiful heart space, you're very loving, very giving, very generous heart space. I love it. It feels good. But you're kind of stubborn in the fact that now or moving forward, you will not take less than what you deserve or what you feel is right for you. That's empowerment. That is absolute empowerment. And that is raising your standards. That's raising the bar for yourself and knowing that you have control to make decisions in regards to all things in your life, but especially relationships. Maybe before you just kind of, whatever, go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. No, you're saying, I know what I'm wanting now out of a relationship. And I'm going to feel when it's right for me. So if a person returns from the past that wasn't right for you, maybe they've changed. Maybe they haven't changed. You'll know whether or not they have. Okay? You'll know because you'll feel it intuitively, I believe. Yep. So you've been on a spiritual journey. You've gone through a lot. You've had a lot of time to think about life and love and everything else, right? So you will have an option or an opportunity to reunite with a past person that you have a lot of emotions for. But they did break your heart, and there was total separation between you and that person. They will be returning very soon if they haven't already. And there will be communication from that person coming in. And you will also have new offers and love coming in around the same time. So I'm telling you, 3 weeks to a month, most of you, tops. 3 months out. I believe 3 months out. By the time 3 months comes, you'll be making a decision for a relationship, the beginning of a new relationship. Okay? Friendship building into something more, maybe determining whether or not you want to have a relationship with a specific person. You'll have those options to be able to make that decision. But you have somebody coming in here to offer you there's a couple options coming in here for you that are going to be heart led. So they're going to be able to meet you where you're at on your level, a heart space, heart to heart communications, heartfelt communications. this past person that broke your heart, I don't know. You're gonna have to take control of the situation and make a very firm decision in regards to that, because um I don't know if they're gonna I don't think they're gonna try and confuse you, but if you do not feel, let's just put it this way, if you feel they haven't changed, it's like you'll make the decision. Don't worry. So some of you may feel like they have changed, and maybe they have. So maybe you'll decide to get back with them and, truly reunite and heal that connection for a long-term situation, but a commitment long-term, possibly even marriage. For others of you, you may not. It's up to you, and it's up to the other person and how they present themselves and if they have changed. Okay. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you. I don't even know what to title this, but empowerment in love, I guess, because you're stubborn. You're stubborn in the fact, and it's not a bad thing. You're like, I know what's morally right. I know what's morally correct, and I know what I want. And your heart center is it's soft, but it's strong. It's softening up and it's very strong. So you're going to know what feels right for you. If somebody isn't interested in blending cups with you, if somebody is lying to you or deceptive, or you feel like something is off, your intuition's on point too. And you're not gonna stand for it. So regardless if it's new or returning, you're gonna know what to do. You're gonna know what feels right for you, and that's how you're gonna make a decision, because you're standing your ground here and you're saying, I have control. I'm in control here for myself in regards to what I commit myself to, and I'm committing myself to love. Okay, boss. Okay. So go after it, or allow it to come to you, because that's what it looks like it's doing. It's like the universe is bringing you options from all over the place. You get to choose, and you will choose well. As an emperor, that's empowerment. And you are empowered, and you are standing your ground stubbornly that you will commit to love. So, congratulations. I guess y'all better leave me some messages and let me know when this is all happening for you and how it goes down. Till next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. I love you all. Thank you so much for participating. I loved this reading today. I love that you're healing your heartbreak, and that you are empowering yourself for big love. It's beautiful. Namaste.